KNDR Power 95, where music lives. Ladies' Room comes to you compliments of Renwick and Thompson Limited and Beacon Insurance.
Always be sure you settle for more. Get up to 35% off Beacon's fully comprehensive vehicle insurance and still cover a whole lot more. Enjoy higher discounts and better coverage for any kind of vehicle, car, SUV, or pickup with free loss of use, windscreen cover, and special perils. To sign up, call us at 440-4447 or log on to beacon.co.tt and settle for more today.
2 times 2 is 4. 2 times 3 is 6.
Education multiplies their chances and places the world of opportunity in their hands. No matter where they are in the world, make sure they are prepared for their journey back to school with Western Union. School fees, books, room and board, whatever the reason. Knowledge, independence, opportunity. Western Union, moving money for better.
Good morning, everybody. Wow, you gotta make moves this morning. Hold on. Okay, there we are. I'm trying to share. You guys shared us yet? Come on in, and we got so much to talk about today. Yeah. All right, guys. So come on in and hit the share button as soon as you make your appearance. Welcome back to the show. Hope you guys had yourselves an amazing weekend and you're powered up and ready to go. Yeah, so who's here with me? You're not hearing? Sonia, is on your end because I'm not seeing anybody else complaining. So check your phone or something. You probably have it off. Morning, Shante. Morning, Marianne. Morning, Kadena. Betty, and good morning. Morning, Patsy Burke. Morning, Sonia again. Morning, Shauna Henry. Morning time, Marvelyn. Jacqueline, good morning. Nasarana, good morning. With the glasses, take me. Thank you so much. Thank you. Morning, Esther Matthew. Good morning, Valerie Ross. That's good, Jackie. It's very good. Let him leave. There's one more to leave. The short one. Yeah, that one needs to move as well. So I can have the place to myself. Morning, Shauna. Morning, Ingrid. Morning, Donna Springle. And the prodigal daughter has returned. Morning, Deborah Crony Latouche. Good morning, Donna Sinclair. Good morning, Jay. Morning, Gluma. Good morning, Diamond. Alexander, good morning. Welcome to the show, everybody. I really hope you guys had a wonderful weekend. Jason George, good morning. It's a Jewish holiday. Oh, okay. What holiday is it? What holiday is it today? Who else is here? Selective Vibes is on the inside. Good morning. How are thou? Good morning. There's a lot of Donnas on the live this morning. Donna, but not Alexis. Good morning. Good morning, Julianne. Marva, good morning. Lisa, good morning. Nelly, good morning. Morning, everybody. One more needs to leave, Jackie. Free up the place. Free up the space. So much to talk about. Morning, Diana Patterson. Good morning. Magnificent, marvelous, Mary Show. I like that. 3 M's. Good morning, everybody on the Yom Kippur. Okay. Morning, wrong Wendy person. What's it with y'all of these names? Wrong Wendy person. Morning, Leno. Uh, no, Debbie. No, 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 no. You went by yourself. I don't need no company. What Dash says? I don't need no company. I'm good. I can handle myself. Morning, everybody on the YouTube, or if you're listening online or via radio. Good morning and happy week ahead. It's the final Monday in September, the final week in September, as a matter of fact. So let's all, make the best of it as much as we possibly can. Not waiting for the circumstances or situations to be perfect, right? But like my t-shirt says, perfectly imperfect. Make whatever you have work for you. Whatever situation you got, make it work for you. All right. And stop comparing yourself to other people. Stop comparing where you're at, your stage of in your life, and comparing it to other people. So you're limiting yourself when you do that. We all can't get the same place at the same time. Yeah. I see you. Yeah, September is almost gone. Y'all, it's almost, listen, I'm out here looking at Christmas curtains. I don't know about y'all, but I'm already looking at color schemes and what am I matching up? I ain't sending you nothing, Debbie. Listen, act as though you're still on vacation and see me and don't see me. All right? Stop harassing me. You just reach and you start. You had the respect to say I'm here, but you come showing up yourself this morning. Other people got your I'm leaving message and I didn't. The disrespect. Morning, Doobie. Esther Matthew, good morning, Kira. And here comes the Scorpios, acting as though the entire zodiac belongs to them. The Scorpios, the Leos, you would swear. I swear I know everybody in September. Like September was just filled with y'all parents were busy, man. September was just filled with every day. I swear I knew somebody who had a birthday. It was just I think September has the most amount of birthdays out of all the months in the year. Moisha, you looking for a single man? Well, you need to put out your resume and what are you looking for? Yeah? You need to put out your resume and what are you looking for? So guys, what's breaking the internet? What's new? What's going on? How y'all keeps everybody good? Yeah, so I was saying I'm ready. Listen, if there were ever a choice between Christmas and Carnival, I'll certainly take Christmas. I love Christmas. It's just a different oh god, here comes Terrence. It's just a different vibe, the energy feels different, the atmosphere feels different, it's cooler. It's just a good time of the year. You give your homes a makeover, you plan your Christmas menus if you have friends and family coming, and it's just a good time. And ending the year in fine style. I just love Christmas. I love Christmas. It's my favorite, absolute favorite time of the year. Somebody just sent me this saying that the majority of staff at the Grenada Boys Secondary School did not show up to work today. According to reports. I was quietly looking on. I always say I don't get involved in religion and politics are two things I try to steer very far away from because they can be very divisive and something that is supposed to bring people together. It's amazing how we see people fighting in the name of politics and religion. So before I was told about my sins, I was like, you know what? I saw one of my media colleagues got called out. I'm like, okay, even more reason for me to back him. Not that I'm afraid. I just can't deal with that sort of energy anymore. I'm just enjoying this peace and quiet and, it's just a good feeling. So it says only 6 out of 50. Well, there's gonna be some exaggerations. I'm not sure, but according to reports, what's what they said. I saw a number of folks, voicing their displeasure over that religious event that was held at the school's auditorium for the past couple of nights, and folks weren't too happy with it based on the type of stuff that was happening and stuff like that. But hey, it's not my fight, so we move. Yeah, this is Grenada. Any everything happens here, so I don't know. Well, my good friend usually don't post stuff that he does not confirm or have information on. My good friend Mikey, so I'm not sure what exactly is the situation, because somebody told me to check his page and he has it posted at a number, so I'm not sure what is the exact amount, whether 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, I'm not sure. But anyways, that way mind my business over here, okay? When you do that, it keeps you out of trouble. So we have let me see what day it was I posted this, and it was just like for fun, for kicks. But when I went back and read some of the comments, I'm like, well, this is actually serious. I posted a video of this Jamaican guy about 2 days ago where he decided on his own, around the lunchtime hour to, women always complain that y'all men aren't romantic, y'all just boring, and y'all don't show love. And so my boy decided, you know what, I'm going to show up on her work with a nice bouquet of roses and some chocolates. It's not Valentine's. It's just because, to show her that I don't always have to be a thug. I can be, the romantic man that you're looking for. But unfortunately, that did not go as homeboy planned or thought it would. Because according to him, when he showed up with said flowers and rose and chocolates, the lady wasn't too pleased about it. As a matter of fact, she said to him, if it looks like she's dead, why is he bringing flowers when she's hungry? Why didn't he bring food instead? No. I can understand, but at the same time, sometimes it's not what you do, is how you do it, and it's not what you say, is how you say it. And I'm not sure how long they've been dating, but when you're dating, you're supposed to make it your duty to understand your partner's love language. And there are some women that aren't into the whole flowery thing. And there's other ways you can show your romantic side and your lovey-dovey self. And a lot of it is food. Women are always hungry. Bring me something to eat. And she's saying around the lunchtime hour, some food probably would be nice instead of some flowers. But again, I can see her point, but I can also understand his point. Him trying to prove that, hey, I can be this kind of man. And he says, according to him, he saw on TV that women. So you see, it all boils down to us not taking time to understand each other, what we like and what we don't like. But I was still saying, homegirl could still say, you know what? Thank you. I appreciate the effort. I appreciate the thought. But next time, some food would be good. You don't want to try to downplay it and not come across as. But because his feelings would be hurt, kind of crushed, knowing that you made all this effort, to go buy those flowers and buy the chocolates and not even Connie Summer, she ain't leaving no place. She ain't go to work with lunch that day. Listen, bring me food, okay? Food always works. You could be mad at hell at each other, but bring food. And you're gonna see the whole vibe change. Food makes the best. Listen. So I can understand where he's coming from and I can understand where she's coming from. But sometimes when you see somebody trying, you don't just throw water on them, because I'm sure he's never going to buy her any flowers whatsoever again if they're still together after that. So, me in a situation like that, I probably would take the flowers and maybe later on, tell him, listen, I appreciate it, whatever, whatever, but next time, babes, could you? I'm not really into flowers, but I really appreciate the thoughts and the effort. So maybe next time, if you're coming around the lunchtime, you could probably hit me up and ask me if I'd like some lunch or take me out to lunch. Let's go eat. That's a way of being thoughtful and romantic. Or you can get the lunch, put it in the same basket, in a little basket, get a little tablecloth somewhere, still bring the flowers, and let's go eat lunch. Let's go find a park. Let's go chill. That's romantic. Everything don't have to be in the night to be romantic. Go sit and have lunch together, even if you sit in the car and have lunch together. But it's just, sometimes people, I guess that's how she felt, and she just let him have it how she felt. But I don't think the approach was right. I thought she could have, said, you know what? I appreciate you. I appreciate it, but you know, next time could we do, and nothing to do with greedy. People eat when you're hungry. Lunchtime you eat. It's just that they don't seem to be in the same place where understanding each other's love language is concerned. Not every woman loves like flowers. I know women who don't like flowers at all and share the same sentiment. I'm not dead. Why are you giving me flowers? And there are others who love the whole just showing up on work with a bunch of flowers being delivered, and you see it's just because a nice little note, just because I love you, or just because written on it. There are women who actually love those things. So you have to understand, because we seem to have this one size fit all method. So homeboy says he saw it on TV. Man bring buying flowers for a woman, and he saw how excited the woman was, and happy to get her a bunch of flowers, and so he figured that would work with his woman. But you have to understand your partner. No no two women, no two men are the same. What Jane likes does not mean Jenna will like it. So you're seeing it on TV, it plays out well, it ends well. Girl is super excited on goes to her coworkers. Oh, my man bought me flowers and roses, and all of them are not every man, every woman is like that. There's some women who are more practical and like down to earth. Not that you don't appreciate the little romance and showing a little love anywhere. This one said, but don't bring me flowers, bring money. So I think she was kind of out of timing. I would agree with that, Terrence. I was a bit out of timing, because the man feels, you could see he was happy with his roses, and was some nice roses, different color roses. You can see he felt like, yeah, boy, I get through today. My girl was not into that. She wanted food. And imagine lunchtime on your pick. You're already eyeing the clock. And you see homeboy pull up thinking, yeah, boy, I'm gonna get some, and then he pulls out so he pulls out his flowers and his little chocolates, and yeah, no, they really spoil people away, because I'm saying homeboy will never do that again. Even if he finds another woman, if they break up and he finds another woman, that these things can scar people, it can really, really, listen. And it's a lot of that people carry over into other relationships, the scars of other relationships. That can really, really make you feel a type of way. So much so you will never do it again, because nobody wants to feel disrespected, Nobody wants to feel like embarrassed. And it was embarrassing, to say the least. Imagine showing up at your girl's place and you have to walk. And she didn't even take the flowers. At least I would take the flowers, even though it's not food. And maybe later on tell him, you know what, I appreciate the effort you trying and all of that, but flowers aren't really my thing, So Maybe next time, here and here what you could do. So now he understands, but you still show some little appreciation for the effort. You show appreciation for the effort. Or was he to know she didn't have lunch? That's you see, that's the thing, Connie. A lot of women expect men to read our mind, like they should know. Like he should know it's lunchtime, so bring food. But it's not like they had a something they arranged prior. Probably takes care of her lunch for by herself. So he probably thought, okay, she's got it. She's sorted her lunch every day. That has never been an issue. And maybe if she asked, he would definitely show up with lunch. But that has never been an issue based on what, I picked up from the video. It was just a matter of him, seeing it on TV and, trying to be a little bit more romantic and showing his love to her. And her response was, I'm not dead. Why are you bringing me flowers? Why are you bringing me flowers? I'm not dead. Terrence says, I brought a woman to Port Louis for her birthday. She cussed me out and told me I love to waste money, and she good vexed on me ever again. So again, Terrence, you have to take time to know what people like. Ask questions. And you don't necessarily wait until the day you're ready to do something to ask the question. It's all part of getting to know each other. You ask questions so you have an idea as to what this person like and what they don't like. She probably would prefer you cooking at home and she comes and chill and y'all eat and watch a movie or something. Not everybody is the same. It's not a one size fit all thing. Everybody, every woman, every man is not the same. We all don't like the same things. There's some women who will go giddy at the thought of getting flowers on their job. And there are others who, I'm not into the public spectacle. It's not my speed. So you have to find time to know. Connie said, I'm going to go get a cat from the mobile van. That's what I'm saying. Drop it on the man like that. Nah. Hungry or not. Right, Nicole? Hungry or not. The man, and you could hear the hurt in his voice. He was hurt. You don't have the man take his last little money to buy, probably didn't even eat. You don't even know if the man eat for the day on his lunch money he took to buy the flowers. At least appreciate it. And then following up on other conversations, let him know that, you're not much of a flowers person. So he's just going with the flow, thinking that every woman is into roses and chocolates and stuff like that. I, for one, don't like chocolates. The only chocolate you probably get me occasionally is how you call the little gold ones, the coconut. I like those. Once in a while I'll eat those, but I'm not a chocolate person. I'm not a chocolate person, and I'm not an ice cream person. It's something I'll indulge in occasionally, but it's not like high up on the list of things that I like. I don't have like a sweet tooth. The what do you call it? Ferrero Rocher or something like that. Ferrero, whatever is the name. Ferrero, whatever. Yes, look, that's it. I like those because it's not too sweet, and I like the coconut or whatever is in it. You love jewelry? No, I'm not a jewelry person. I'm a fragrance person. And you can get me 100 fragrance. I'll never have enough. I love fragrance. Perfumes, preferably male fragrance. Yeah. Any day of the week. I'm not a jewelry person or a chocolate person or big on flowers. But if I get it, I do appreciate it, It's nice to have it. Was it Ferrero or Ferrero? Look at this one coming about Ferrero. I like fragrances. So it's important to know what your partner likes. Find out, have the conversation. But it should be part of the getting to know each other stage. These are the little things you talk about, and not just every time it's about sex. These are all things that's part of getting to know. So find time. So bag and shoes, nah. Give me fragrance. I love fragrance. You should see my collection. I love fragrances. It's my favorite thing. Anyway, so that was one out of two. Um, I laughed so hard when I read this because I'm like, damned if you do, damned if you don't. So it's not only us out here fornicating that's having problems. It's like you're married problems. You're not. So the lady says that her husband and herself been married for 2 years, and before they got married, their counselor told them to prevent the marriage, in particular, the sex from being boring. They should try and do different, styles and what have you. And she says her husband is a very muscular man and she cannot bear every style that easily. But she says he's very cooperative, and she's more of a missionary girl and never gets tired of doing so. And she says, I think that is because of my church that we have discussions for couples. Most of the older women raise their hands in support of that style. However, she says she wants to discuss this problem about whether it's right for Christian couples to engage in certain styles, positions, etc. That's what she wants to know. I'm like, why is that even a question? It's like, what you do in the privacy of your bedroom is between you and your partner. Why is that a discussion for in the church? That's what you're discussing in the church now? So a lot of us need to be in the church more often then. So she's asking if is it true that Christians should not practice, those type of things? And is it a sin? How is it a sin if you all are married? Like, Terrence, whatever. How do you even how is that even a sin? Because listen, as far as I'm concerned, couples, whether they are Christians or non-Christians, should not be made to feel that it is wrong for them to learn how to enjoy themselves in the bedroom. In 2023. So to all the pastors, the elders, the priests, or whatever, y'all are telling your members what they should do in their bedroom, like what and how. I don't think anybody has a right to tell the couples in their churches what they should engage in and what they ought to engage in during the act of lovemaking or whatever the case might be. As far as I'm concerned, you and your husband both know what both of you enjoy doing. And from the sounds of things, you are having a grand time. So what is there to worry about? Why stress about it? It's no one's business about what you and your spouse do in the confines of your bedroom. The church or nobody for that matter should not dictate to you how to do that and what style and what not style to use. It shouldn't matter if you're flying, if you're swinging, if you're spinning, if you're reversing. It should be your business. And furthermore, how would anyone outside your relationship know what you like and what you didn't like? That should be weird. So you need to stop letting people dictate to how you enjoy your partner. You all are very much legal, married. So it looks as though y'all have a lot of maturing to do. How do you do whatever makes you happy? Do you think Sister Mary in the church telling you what to do and what to do is not doing? You stay there and play with yourself and talk about, oh, and don't like this and don't like that, and let people play with your head and fool you. Sister Mary is having a very good time. Sister Mary been married for how many years? Okay. Why you think Sister Mary been married for so long? Sister Mary ain't even taking her own advice. So I'm not sure why you even listening to Sister Mary tell you what you should and what is you shouldn't do, what is acceptable and what isn't in the privacy of your home. That's what you call being sexually naive. Why you I just can't understand why you're discussing that with church members. That is for y'all to discuss amongst yourselves. So y'all out here be letting people tell you what to do or what not to do. And if you are a fly on the wall in their bedroom or in their home, you'll be shocked. You'll be shocked. And you see, that is one of the things that giving Georgie and Shaggy, Sister Mary. Let's see if I find it. Yeah, that song came to mind this morning when I posted it. Shaggy's song, Sister Mary and the rest of the congregation. So Elimus called me. What is your topic? Call me Elimus. A long time I ain't talk to you. Because you're a man that is very versed in the world. You're out there. You've been outside a long time. You know everything there is to know where these things are concerned. In your next life, you could be a therapist or a psychologist or something. You know all them thing and them Elimus. Jackie tell Elimus to come. We don't want to bring him here for. No, but for real, in 2023, I don't even know why is it even taboo? See why we need the nighttime radio version. Yeah, we need to be on radio in the night to have a conversation on these things without having to censor ourselves so much. So hold on, let me read this comment here. Guys, let me know if you can hear, because I realized for the past couple of days I'm having a problem with you hearing when somebody sends a message on the voice notes. Otherwise, I'll have to transfer it to my phone. Let me know if you're hearing. I keep forgetting to have Scratch check this for me. Hold on, let me just pause. You all hearing the voice note before I continue? You all hearing? Hold a sec. Y'all hearing? Let me know if you're hearing first before I continue, because I don't want to continue and you're not hearing me. You're not hearing? No? Yeah, I think there's I need to get hold on. I have to make a mental note to ask Scratch to check this out for me. I'm not getting voice notes, are not playing from whenever I'm on this app. Just hold a minute, guys. I'll play it for you from the other end. Okay. Hold on. Some saying they're hearing, some saying they're not hearing. So I want everybody to hear, so just give me a second. Somebody send this. What does the Bible mean by undefiled? Not made corrupt, impure, or unclean. Reads God answer in Hebrews 13:4. Marriage is honorable among all, and the bed is undefiled, but fornicators and adulterers God will judge. Whoa, look at me up in the line. God says that marriage is honorable. Jackie and the rest kindly fall in line. So all fornicators and adulterers, God will judge. Oh well. All right, let me see if I can hear this now.
This one is a bit funny to me. Let me speak first to the question. Big people, what big consenting people does in their bedroom, big consenting married people does in their bedroom, is their business. If your husband want to dress up in ladies' clothes and you like it in their bedroom, that is all your business, right? But let me show you also what is a funny thing to me, is that a Christian is coming outside of the Christian community to find out what Christians should be doing in the bedroom. That is weird to me. That is funny to me. You know? Yeah. Really funny. Okay, thanks.
All right.
Yeah, one more thing. I think it's also troubling that big people take others' opinions of what they like, what they dislike, what is right, what is wrong, to such lengths. You know? Even if your sisters and brothers in the church don't like missionary, don't like doggy style or whatever it is, it's their opinion. Understand? You have to take care of your marriage. What they don't like have nothing to do with what you and your husband like. Simple.
That's the whole thing. That's why I'm saying you'll be surprised at what the same sisters telling you what it is they're doing to make sure that their partner is happy. So you're listening to other people, and next thing you hear, your husband, your good Christian husband, is in some place he should not be with a non-Christian living life. So you need to take care of your business, miss. Hey, Lima, so you're not getting through. Lima, you click the thing, the link. Hold on. I don't know what Terrence saying. Not Terrence. Like Lima, so you're not getting through. How come you're not getting through? Yeah, we have a lot of answering to do. All ye fornicators and adulterers. Let me say I love joking ants nest. No, I'm just saying. So you have to do what is best for you. My point remains. You have to do what is best for you, what works for you. Yeah? If you're happy in your relationship, by all means, do what makes you happy. Good morning.
Hi, good morning.
Morning.
I must agree with one comment the last caller made when he said that basically that Christians are now seeking advice from outside of that. That's something that they should not do, and I do not mean that in any disrespect to anybody that's not in church or following what they think they should be following when it comes to the word of God. But it's a politician. Politicians seek advice from politicians. You just kind of stay in your field with all due respect to everybody else listening. Secondly, you're not supposed to be having any conversation about your sex life, what your husband would do to you, or what you would do to your husband, with anybody. With anybody. And most of when you're in church, and I'm going to tell you this from experience. Because most of the times when you see we are so holy or we pretend to be so holy, we get the wrong advice from persons who think are Christians. Nobody truly knows who a Christian is. Even if the Bible said you shall know them by their fruits, but you still do not know if that person heart is truly a heart of God. So that is something you're supposed to discuss with your partner. Find out, trials and errors, ask questions, try things. But that is supposed to be between a husband and a wife, not even your pastor, not even the counselor in your church should know what happens when your clothes is off and that door is close. It's a personal and intimate thing. And we have to keep in mind that even if someone pretends to be a Christian, they are still a human being. They still have flesh. So jealousy could be a part of it. Sometimes the woman envying your husband, sometimes the man envying your wife. And they're going to give you advice to break up your relation.
Mhm.
So that shouldn't be discussed outside
Between
of your
you.
room.
Agreed.
Thank
Thank you
you.
so much.
You're welcome.
Alrighty. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's a discussion you're supposed, but I mean, so hey, it's out in the open, so we're discussing it. But I firmly believe things like that it ought to be discussed between you and your partner, and that is what a lot of people do, Christians and non-Christians alike. You have an issue with your partner, and you go seeking advice from other people. Sometimes you're married, and you're seeking advice from an unmarried person as to what to do in your relationship. These are things you discuss amongst yourselves between you and your partner. And a lot of the times we enable problems in our relationships because talk too much. How is it you can't discuss certain things with your partner, the person you're sleeping and waking, swapping spit with, but you can be comfortable enough to go tell somebody else and you're uncomfortable having that conversation? That person is the best person to speak to. So instead of going around the entire community or going in group chats or going wherever and asking advice or telling them what's happening in your relationship, maybe you ought to tell the person you're in the actual relationship with and see where it goes from there. If you're not comfortable based on the response you got and you're open to some professional or some therapist or some counselor who you think might be able to guide you both, then by all means, you have to start getting comfortable with speaking to, you know, marriage counselors and sex therapists and all those things instead of going to friends. Because most of them will just tell you what we think, or maybe if we have an experience, we'll share it with you. But it's not necessarily um, what it should be, you know? And then you walk away, oh, so and so tell me so, and so say this, and that didn't make sense, and yada yada yada. So a lot of the times we have to be responsible with who we divulge certain things to. What time is it? Okay, I think I can take another message. Let me hear what this person is saying before we go. Good morning, Lee. Hold on. This person said.
I want to personally agree with the last two callers. Whatever you do in your bedroom, I believe that is your personal business. I don't think that is something you should be discussing with anybody, despite of it's Christian or not. Whatever happened in your bedroom, I believe it stays in your bedroom. If you are feeling at a performance, I believe you and that person should sit together and try to work things out to get a better performance. But discussing it with church members or anybody, I don't think that is a nice thing to do at all. That's supposed to be between you and that person in your bedroom, stays in your bedroom, and that's it.
Agreed. So I think we can all agree on that. Yeah. But how you feel comfortable openly discussing your sexual relations with or sexual life with other people? You don't feel uncomfortable? Like knowing and the person now knowing certain stuff, and especially if your partner don't know you spoke to this friend or that friend. Now they're looking, your friend sees the person and they're looking at them, funny or they're amused or whatever the case might be, because I know something you don't know. That's like putting your partner, like throwing your partner out to the wolves. When you do that, discussing your bedroom activities, it's not a good thing. It's not a good thing at all. Anyways, I wish I had more time. Elimas, I don't know. I'm gonna have to get thing to check again. I don't know why you didn't or maybe what phone you're using might be the problem. But I most definitely have to check out this why I'm not getting audio. All right, so let's see if we can fix that. Angie, good morning. You're late. Lisa says, especially if I'm the friend, I'm laughing. No, for real. For real. I would seriously be looking at that person, especially if it's said things that are said are not meant to uplift the person or have you look at them in a positive way. Either talking about their tool shed, whether big, small, whatever the case might be. You're gonna be smirking every time you see that person. It'll be like you'll just have flashbacks of what was said about that person, especially if you see them coming across being all man and it's not a good look. It's not a good look at all. It's not. Anyways, Shelly, you're very late. You're about to leave. Jackie said, "Let us all hold hands and go repent." Right after you, Jacqueline. Just set up the date and time, and we need to go organize our lives. All right, all the fornicators and adulterers need to get that right. Make ourselves right, because the heat we're experiencing, that's what it is down here. It's about to get hotter, so we need to get our lives together. All right, Jacqueline? All right. Until tomorrow, guys, thank you so much for following up. Thank you so much to our friends at Beacon Insurance and Western Union. Rhonda Joseph, good morning. I'll see you guys tomorrow, same time, same place for another show. So next thing you tell your sister in Christ. Chow Williams. Have a good Monday. What a way to start the week. Jeez, y'all ain't even nah, man. It's early in the week for this. Like seriously. Like wow. Anyways, goodbye, people.
Ladies Room comes to you compliments of Renwick and Thompson Limited and Beacon Insurance.
When you get to a certain age,